Makim. All praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim,
Karkadash.
The lines to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to you. I can do in the work of truth, sincerity. This is going to be a video, basically, well, me and the brother, I'm Yamar Khan from the Grand Rapids camp. I'm doing this video basically about Jacob's trouble. And I'm going to start off by reading Jeremiah 30 and 7. You know, jump in whenever you're ready. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Matter of fact, let me see if I scroll. Matter of fact, let me start at 30 and 4. And these are the words Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, both the northern and the southern kingdom. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness, which is fear. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And when it say he shall be saved out of it, it don't mean everybody. It actually means that small remnant. There's not every Israelite won't be saved out of this time of trouble. Only that small remnant will.
Come. That day is talking about in the future, in the near future, actually.
Con.
Okay.
This is Isaiah 10 and 21. The remnant shall return, even the remnant of Jacob, unto the mighty power. You know, and I just went straight to the point with that one, just to clarify what I'm talking about, because there's only a remnant, and that remnant is the elect. The elect and the 1/3 is going to return to the mighty power, which is Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, in this time of trouble. But the rest, 2/3 of Jake is gonna be caught up in this destruction and perish.
Yeah.
You got something you want to bring up?
You can go with. I'm gonna get a precept after you get your next one.
Con. And this is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's what's coming. Even though the brothers is always out there preaching and prophesying, you know, they're still going to be confused. Well, the 2/3 of our people are still going to be confused at the destruction that happens.
Right.
Right? Because they're not paying any attention. The scriptures talk about being circumspect, you know, being not ignorant in a matter small or great.
Yeah.
You know, and Jake is not circumspect. Jake is not even asking questions as to why the prophets are back, which they don't consider us prophets or anything. They just consider us bums on the street.
Yeah, they don't believe the Lord dealing with us.
Con. They just believe that we some crazy Negroes and Latinos out there just preaching the Bible, preaching a false understanding of the Bible.
Right, extreme version of the Bible that we just interpret. We just woke up and interpreted one day.
Right, we just woke up, interpreted all wrong because we looking for an identity.
You know? Yeah, it's a battle against a white man.
Right.
You know.
Right, as if this is just against black people and white people.
Yep, I had a precept.
This
is 1 Peter 3, and I'm going to start at 18. For Mashiach Yahushai also has once suffered for sins, the just for the unjust, that he might bring us to the Most High Yahweh, being put to death in the flesh, but quickened by the Spirit, Verse 19, by which also he went and preached unto the spirits in prison, which sometimes were disobedient. This is the point. Which one once the long suffering of the Most High Yahweh waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was preparing, wherein few, that is 8 souls, were saved by water. Yep. So that was like, I'm trying to see if. Yep, that was the point, because just like it tells you that in the days of Noah, people were eating, drinking, and giving into marriage. And when that water hit and they ass got caught off guard, man, their ass was grass because Noah was out there preaching for so long, but they never hearkened to what he was saying. They went along with their daily comings and goings, man.
God. And to go right along with that, I got Isaiah 42 and 19. Who is blind but my servant? And who is the Heavenly Father's servant? Israel.
Right.
Israelites. Israel is, for the most part, blind. They have nothing. They don't have no clue what's going on, or deaf, as my messenger that I sent. Because hey, the Lord got us out there, and some of the messengers that He sent, go off, which that's just those were not part of the chosen anyway. If they going off,
And some are going off willingly
Yeah.
and unwillingly.
God. Who is blind as He that is perfect, and blind as Yahweh's servant, seeing, and that's talking about you Israelites.
God.
Seeing many things, but thou observest not. Opening the ears, but he heareth not. Yahweh is well pleased for His righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. And this is the point. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. And the prison house is actually the whole of America and the rest of the world where Jake is. Why? Because when you look at the facts, our people are in a mental prison.
Right.
Not to mention they really are. Most Jakes really, well, not most, but a lot of Jakes are really locked up in prison houses and shit, man. But the prison house in this scripture is actually referring to the whole of America and where Jake is living and shit, man.
Right. Yeah. They a lot of good bulk of our people is in there.
Con.
Not only just so-called Negroes, but they probably the bulk, but
Con.
also Latinos.
Con. Which goes back to how when Esau signed the Emancipation Proclamation and shit, or was it the Constitution? I think it was the Constitution where he was talking about no, there shall be no slaves in America, unless it's voluntary, or if they was unless they was locked up for a crime, roughly paraphrasing and shit. And they basically started sending Jake to jail for anything and shit, jaywalking and all types of shit like that. Basically to get free labor out of Jake.
Right.
But they don't call it slavery no more,
Right.
Yeah, you got anything else you wanted to bring out?
I got one.
Fine.
Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sore destruction. Yep. So that's pretty self-explanatory. It's talking about arise ye, depart. Well, I'm sorry, because it's not physically. Some Israelites do teach that you should go to another country and escape the destruction, but even though other places won't get hit with the destruction, but the bulk of salvation of the elect is going to come through Babylon the Great in America in the time of Jacob's trouble, and that's what we're talking about. And that's pretty much what the brothers is waiting for the society to totally just be collapsed you know.
And Esau is on go mode.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
The Heavenly Father put him on that spirit to, get this, to get it done,
Yeah.
Shit, it could happen at any time,
Yeah, we could wake up and just hope your bank account seized and
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? All that jazz.
Con. This is 1 Peter 4:15. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. Yet if any man suffer as a Christian, one that follows Yahweh Shai. Not plantation Christianity, okay?
Mm-hmm.
One that follows Yahweh Shai. Let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify the power on this behalf. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And I laugh for a reason,
Right.
an inside joke.
Yes.
Yep. And if it first began at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of the power? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit to the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing as unto a faithful Creator. So, hey, if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and sinner appear, man?
The sinners are gonna appear up in the destruction.
Yes.
Especially those who are left here when nuclear missiles get touched down. They're just gonna be, evaporated.
Yes.
For their disobedience.
Yep.
That's what we telling you, Jakes, that this is coming for you if you continue to be wicked, man.
It's coming, and it's right around the corner. The signs are in place.
All the signs, the Lord is just showing us these signs back to back.
Yes. And it's like Jake still. Hey, well, we already know that they're blinded. Ears that they eyes that they do not see, and ears that they do not hear. So hey, 2/3. Hey, y'all not gonna get it on this side. A lot of you Jakes is gonna be blinded by other religions. Some blinded by vocab alone. Shit.
Yeah.
It's like
they gonna get caught up in combating against Great Millstone and the other hopeful elect preaching the Lord. And just to being scoffers, and then that's gonna lead to your destruction.
Yeah. Well, the scriptures say there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the ways thereof is death.
Right.
Because you Jakes, you got a lot of ways that seem right unto you, but hey, it's gonna lead to your destruction.
That's all I had.
Yeah, that's all I had on that subject as well. And yeah, this is a short video, but hey, this is the thing, and I've been doing a lot of these videos about Jacob's trouble, for the past few months, because we're in that time.
A lot of people say 5-10 years. Look, this could crack off 2023.
Right, it could crack off next year. Don't get me wrong, we may not know exactly, but hey, the signs are there. That song, I Saw the Signs. Hey, the signs are here.
That's actually a pretty good song, man.
Heck yeah. Opened up my eyes, I saw the signs, man.
Right.
Hey, y'all better, hey, you Jake, you hopeful Jake out there, y'all better open your eyes, man.
Yeah, because until the famine of the word comes,
right.
I can get that real quick. I'll be it.
Because that is coming. There will be a time when they actually shut down the internet. Either shut down the internet or get the Akim off the street, or both. That time is actually coming.
Yeah. Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Most High Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
Right. So there's already famines going on around the world of bread and water, but there's going to be a time when there's a famine of the hearing the truth. Plantation Christianity and all that, it might be around still, but hearing the truth from the men of the Lord,
you gonna have a Christian somewhere speaking that nonsense.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's gonna
Jesus is coming. All that
they
shit.
gotta say white Jesus is coming, but from hearing the truth, oh no, there's gonna be a time when they shut it all the way down. I mean, even to this day, brothers are still getting their videos shut down as soon as you say a buzzword or they just catch your channel and don't like it. You know.
Yeah.
They'll just they'll strike one video, and then once and you'll be suspended for a week, and then as soon as your suspension is up, they'll strike another one.
Yep.
Like,
And they'll flag videos from years ago that you've done.
From years ago.
Like damn.
So I mean, and that is gonna lead to that famine because hey, I actually watched a video on how these people be feeling and shit when they have to flag these videos and shit. It really fucks with them. You know, all the negativity that they hear from it, from their perceived negativity, it really fucks with them. The people that's behind the scenes that have to do that. Yeah. Yep, talking about Esau. I mean, I seen a thing on Facebook about them dealing with the negative shit too.
Oh, misinformation and all that stuff.
Yeah. But the thing on YouTube, yeah, it actually fucks with them to have to review videos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
and I ain't gonna hold you up. I know it fucks with them to have to review our videos and shit. You know, the brothers that's in the truth. I believe it really fucks with them. And they go through a whole lot of depression about that shit when they have to actually review videos and flag them and all that other shit. They got teams of people to do this.
Yeah.
And they got people that actually gotta go through their depression and shit. They got counselors to help them and all types of shit. And I know it's because of the brothers and shit, man. I know it. I mean, they didn't say that, but come on, man. Come on. They got teams of people doing this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a video about Jacob's trouble, which is right around the corner, and it was sprinkled with a little bit of the famine of the word that's up and coming. So, hey, you Jakes out there, y'all better strap on your helmets, man. You better start listening, put on your thinking caps, and put on some earphones and start, having your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because once it's here, it ain't no turning back, and it's gonna be too late at that time.
Internet, all the videos on the internet, it's gonna be wiped away.
Oh yeah, and when that time comes, hey, people's gonna be panicked. What does Scripture say? And and knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. Man.
Yes. Yeah.
And a lot of you people are gonna. Most of you people are already in a fear and a panic state. So. And that's how Esau can control you so easily. Because when you know the truth, you actually know how to deal with things calmly and rationally, and we know what's happening and why it's happening. And that makes you more stable, If you know something is coming and you know why it's coming, it makes you very stable. Like, if you know a thunderstorm is coming and shit, you ain't gonna be as unstable as if it just start happening out of nowhere,
Yep.
Man, it ain't gonna shock you as much, But yeah, that's all I have. And that's all you have?
Yep.
All right. And with that, we hope you all were edified. Till the next time, all praise and glory to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakash.
Double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone. Say, take it to you, I can do in the work of true sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.